Greetings and welcome back to the Insanity. Last time we left off, we got started on a new city block for moss and for seaweed, but we did encounter a couple of problems. First off, we were too lazy to finish it. And secondly, we need to get saline water in here somehow, because this seaweed recipe that we have over here is absolutely useless. So we do want to use carbon dioxide and saline water. And for that, we need saline water, which we currently don't have in LTN, but that's something we should fix in this episode, naturally. Other things we should fix involves, of course, this new setup for moss production and things. Let's see, this is water. Where do I have the water? I have water over here. I hope this water will be enough to satisfy everything. Worst case scenario, I will just fill in some more. Luckily, getting water is a very easy thing to do. Okay, so as I mentioned, I want to use this multi-recipe provider system that I have started to use. I used it for the Fawagaya, and now it's time to use it for moss and for seaweed. And the way this works is that we need to have a bit of big electric poles, and they should be connected with green wires. And then we should have one there and one there. No, wait a minute. That should not go there. That should just go. Damn it. That's how it goes. And that one should not be connected. I don't even know what it's connected to at this point, so I'm just going to remove it. Actually, I'm going to remove this one too, because if I connect this one to this one and this one to this one, it will be slightly easier to see which one is connected to where. And this one, the top one, will be reading the contents, and the bottom one, yeah, in this case it should actually be, no, this is the worst recipe. So this should be enabled if b equals 0. And this will take the inputs, multiply by 1, which basically means do nothing, and output it as A. A indicating the worst option. And now I would think I would like to copy this little setup. Come on. Thank you. And then this should output B instead. And this one will be reading, and this one will be enabled if C equals 0. And at the moment I don't have a C, so C is equals to 0. So this one will be working. And this one should also be working. as soon as I naturally provide some carbon dioxide and water to it. Something like that. So that should be providing that, that should be providing this. And here I will be needing some stone, which I will set up some production for here in the middle of everything, because why not? And for that I need a soil extractor and a washer, which I have already prepared. So please give me stone, and this will producing some tailings. And as you know by now, tailings are quite useful, but in these small amounts I am perfectly okay with just getting rid of them. Okay. Let's see if this will be working. Stone and tailings. Okay, perfect. Please take the stone and I'll put over there, and please input the stone over here. Perfect. Here, you made this or something. You didn't really, I just don't want it in my inventory. So this will be producing a bit of moss, and then let's see if we have, I don't think we have a really better way at this point. Well, it is better, it's just that we don't have coarse fraction provided to LTN, but we might set up that at some point, so we'll see what happens. Either way, now we have a multi-provider setup here, and it seems to be working actually. Now then, I would like to do the same thing over here, where we have carbon dioxide and saline water. That should become seaweed. The only problem is that we don't have any seaweed. Well, we don't have any saline water, I mean. But now that I have this little handy setup, or rather this handy setup, let's see, how should we make this? Should be something, oh, I love the F button. Flipping things around. Okay, so just putting up some space for this, and then putting this little setup in here somewhere, like that. Perfect. And now this will be A, which is enabled as long as B is 0. And then we will copy this and set up sort of the same over here, where we have no more belts, essentially. Where we will check if C is 0 and this will count this as B. And of course we forget the most important thing of connecting the green wires. So I think that we want to connect the output of these, yes. The output of these will be connected so that they can share, so that everyone can know how much of each production we have. And that is then compared to the other values, which determines if we should produce something or not. Great. Now what is not so great is that we need some more items. I want to refill on iron and on pipes, most importantly. Maybe some steel as well, it seems. Iron, pipes and steel. First off for the iron, no, for the pipes, rather. Pipes are here. Thank you. Now then, let's see if we have some iron. No, I see a lot of robots over here. Robots needs to be charged, sure. Okay, what do we have? Iron. Steel. Simple circuit boards. Some duralumin, because I haven't picked up that for a while. Some lead plates. And some more iron, preferably. Thank you. Did I forget anything? Belts. We have a production of belts over here. It's not a great recipe, but it works. Why are those so slow? How far have they been traveling? I wonder. We don't have any coverage in this area. So if they travel through here, then it means that they will run out of power. Oh well, suit yourselves for taking such a bad route. I won't be doing anything about it at this point. So, moving back. No, actually, we will not move back. We will move to the process that is creating drilling fluid, which is over here somewhere. Because it's time to provide some saline water to the network. That's one of the things that we don't have a lot of. And the way we will do this is actually fairly easy. We need to have some small parts. Where can I get some small parts? Well, actually I know a place that has both small parts and drilling fluid. So it would kind of make sense to set up this production over there. Wouldn't it? Yeah, look at this. Drilling fluid, small parts. This place has it all. Saline water. Please tell me how to make that. I'm pretty sure that I need... There we have it. Small parts, drilling fluid. Yeah, I need a pump jack. I do need a pump jack. That should be fairly easy. Let's make... Yeah, 2 of them should be fine. Should be fine. 5 seconds, 500. That's 50 seconds for 5,000. That's 250 seconds for a whole wagon full of saline water. Okay, that just means that I need some place to provide it to. Just so happens that these small parts are also being delivered over here. So I guess then that I will be making... I think I will be making it over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's put them this way. Because then I can have something else over here, which also requires drilling fluid. Perfect. Now then, connect these pipes, give me some output, and put it somewhere over here, where we will make yet another train station. Because train stations are very useful. Can just never have enough of them, I think. I would like to just move this a bit further to make some room for some signals in between. And let's see what this one should be called. It should be called Ore Production Saline Water Provider. And this one will have a fairly low priority actually. Wait a minute, something is missing here. Something is missing here too. Am I stupid? Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that I'm stupid. Kinda helps to have a little something here. 25,000 to have a little constant combinator. And to connect things to a wire. Okay, crude oil, natural gas, and saline water. And here we will actually use a provide priority of -100 or something, because if there is any better version of this, I would like them to use that instead of coming here. Because I don't think that using this recipe is such a good idea. Mainly because of the drilling fluid costs. Well, the small parts too, actually. So that's just why I would like to, yeah, have a bit of a backup or something. Well, yeah, This is kind of like a backup station for saline water. If there's nothing else providing it, sure, go ahead, but please use other providers first, if there are any. Okay, now we have plenty of producers and users and things for this. Of course we're just wasting saline water over here, but I don't care. I just don't care. It's not that important. So, moving back up. Moving back to the seaweed and moss production area. Is this basically like the only place that I have where I can go up? Yeah, it seems so. Damn it. I need to extend my rail network a bit further. Very well. Oh, look, we have some saline water here already. I don't think that was from the provider we just set up. Must have been from some other provider, but that's good. So now we have something here. And dear me, I have some big power issues. That's for sure. Well, hopefully those should be taken care of soon enough. Yeah, let me just take those. Let's be a manual train for this time. Let's see, where am I? I think this is where we have the AUG food production. The idea is to scale up the AUG food production, because when that's scaled up, we can get more AUGs and more Typhoon base to work, because Typhoon base needs AUG food in order for the AUGs to rest after they have generated power. We don't have a lot of those power generators just yet, but I think this is an excellent way to produce power, which is why we are for sure going to use more of that. Seaweed and moss, please. Thank you. Can I put this on the same belt? I could. And actually, yeah, I need some Fawagaya as well. So Fawagaya, okay, Fawagaya and moss, maybe. Fawagaya. Well, it doesn't really. Well, maybe it matters, I don't know, okay. Let's see. Fawagaya, moss. Should come over here. So the question is, do we have enough Fawagaya now? I think we do. I hope we do. Only one way to find out, I guess. Give me 2000 or something. Seaweed, 1500 maybe. Moss also 1500. So the seaweed will come here. And then we can turn off this one. And right, I want it to be a manual train, so here you go, have some seaweed, have some moss. And here's some favagaio for you as well. Yes, then I can remove these things, which will allow me to scale up the production of the centralized area. Because these exact machines are what is producing these things in the other parts of our base. So I don't need it here anymore, essentially. Which might be a bit crazy because it's of all the work that has gone into actually setting up all these areas. But hey, minds can change, as I'm sure you are aware of. It hasn't been here for very long, but now it's already time to go. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Luckily, we can drop off some of these resources in the provider area. And let's see, we do need another automated factory here, that's for sure. Steam? Sure, I guess. There we go. And thankfully there is only one way to produce this. So no multi-recipe thing fancy needed here. The only fancy thing I want is to have a bit better power poles. Because come on. I'm getting crazy. That's more like it. And now actually, I think I can scale this up even further. Which sounds very tempting. And then I will just have to wait and see and find out what will become the next problem here. It's probably gonna be the moss or the seaweed at this time. One of those, more belts, more pipes, and some output. And the seaweed, there we go. So all this should produce more AUG foods. More! Just want more! So this will almost be ready to make another delivery. Sooner or later I think I will scale that up a bit. So now then, let's go up here and let's place the machines that we got from this. 3 moss farms and 1 seaweed farm. And then for the Favgaya as well, of course. So let's see here. What do we have? We do have this little production, which we will now have a bit more of. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. And please allow me to introduce you to some moss for kickstarting things. And then you may have some ingredients. And please also remember to take out some ingredients. Perfect. Electricity is still very shitty. But that's... I need to remember to actually place more Python base. And then I'm hoping that that will be settled. Do we have some seaweed? No, we don't. We do soon. Thank you very much. And power, please. And an inserter, please. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Could actually change some of these to produce the other recipe, but Okay, moss and seaweed, it's going somewhere. So let's head over to the Favgaya, which I think we have right over here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this looks very purple and red. Guess that's an indication that indeed we have Favgaya here. How are we looking at the production here? Whoa, holy cow. We already have like the 10,000 thingies. Okay, fine. I don't mind. I guess that's awesome. That just means that I was about to say here you made this, but if you made it, well, there's no room for you to have made it. There we go. That one is never gonna empty out because these on the outside will always be used up first. But oh well, I don't mind. So that's one of those, that's one of those. Very well done. I think I would like to scale these up. Do I have some Favgaya? Of course I do. Plenty of them. How nice. Apparently I don't have any inserters though. Not nice. Water. More water. Belts. And belts. And inserters. And electricity. I actually didn't think that I would already have that much Favagaia over here. But in a way it kind of makes sense, because this is a, even if this isn't a perfect recipe, it's still pretty darn good. 30 Favagaia in 48 seconds and 35 Favagaia in 40 seconds. So it's, the other one is more superior, but I mean this is already quite damn okay, I would say. Although we are missing fungal substrates, but I'm guessing it's just a matter of time. Okay, so let's head to I need wood and sand. Wood and sand, okay. I think we have some sand over here, maybe. At least so I hope. And suddenly I realized that I don't seem to have that much of it, actually. How much do I need? 100 sand for one of these. So let's say I want like to have 2 more. That means 200 sand. Then I need 100 wood. That should be very easy. Vroom. Yeah, 500 wood. That's what I heard. And right, of course I can take this path. Up. Damn it. It's hard driving a train, apparently. Thank you, finally reached my destination. Now then, please. Oh, come on. Am I that stupid? Eh. Of course I'm that stupid that I had completely forgot to fix power for an inserter. That's very much like me. Oh well. Typhoon Bay. I am requesting small parts, yes, okay. How far away am I? Where is the nearest? That's not, oh, did I? No, I did place, okay, this is Moondrop, of course. Oh, I am actually not too far away from the robot network. Tells me that it might be a good idea to expand it. Thank you. So then we should have some more Typhoon Bays. And with that comes some more inserters. I just realized that in this mod pack, these big electric poles will probably be used quite a lot because of the huge machines. I mean, even when you pair up 4 machines next to each other, it usually doesn't take this much space, but in this mod pack it does take that much space. And when I pair up the inserters like I do, the space between the inserters is quite huge, which makes it a suitable location for big electric poles. And speaking of which, it appears that I could use some more of these. Excellent. I think that should have kind of fixed my power issues for the time being, hopefully. By quite a bit, probably. So that's nice. It appears that we are missing a bit of water thingies here. Luckily, I think I still have a couple of them. Here, you may have some. Thank you. And then you may also have some down here. Thank you. Oh, thank you, robot. Oh. Something is happening with the robots, finally. Looks like they are indeed producing stuff. Okay, that's taken care of. Now let's see what we should do. I think we should take a look at this spaghetti land mess. And then we should start looking into the titanium. Where do I want this titanium production? Probably over here. There does seem to be some free space there. Okay, you can continue on to my parking, but I will be going over here and cleaning up stuff. Because I remember that we have marked a couple of things for deconstruction here, but probably not everything. And some of these things have a bunch of items on them, which would mean that it would take a while for them to be deconstructed, because the construction robots have to move all the items away first before deconstructing, which is annoying and takes time, which is why I'm willing to help out. So, do we have some sound casting here? We do. And then I would very much like a programmable speaker here that will alert me and tell me that I'm missing. Don't need to have that much volume. So if everything is equal to 0, please use this little buzzer thing. Thank you. I mean, this should be enough for quite a while. Although seems like we were actually missing it for a while. We have been missing it for quite a while. Damn it. Oh well. Just helping out here a bit for these poor robots. Oh, more sand casting. How nice. Is this? Yeah, that's a pipe. It goes nowhere. Then let's empty that pipe. Good. More sand casting. And we don't need this creosote here anymore. Which means that we don't need this pipe. Thank you. And we for sure don't need this sand. Ah, stop it. Stop all the things. This cannot be rotated. Of course it can't. I have been told that there is something called blasting charges. Or something like that, which is sort of supposed to act as water fill, but it seems like I can't find them. Something that is available under military science. Military science pack. Oh, it appears I can't find it. So if you know exactly where to find it, please get back to me. Because it appears I can't find it. Simple as that. Oh, dear me. Inventory full, of course. Oh. How fun is that? Let's see. I have a number of things here that I don't really need at this point. And I have a feeling that a lot of these things will be taking up quite a bit of space. I would actually like to use passive provider chests here so that if I would request anything from these chests in the future, the robots can provide me with it. Not that I foresee me asking for Fawagaya, but sure, you know, can be handy to have in a chest. When there is like huge amounts of Fawagaya. Okay. Ah, come on, of course. So the reason I'm doing this at the moment is just to make some room, naturally. Yeah. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need any of these. I will need the Vraux at some point, but I just don't know when. So, thanks to this cleanup, it should now be possible to expand this a bit further. Using, of course, some trusty blueprints. The idea is just to sort of try and fill out as much as I can here. Whoops. Even though it's not a lot of this that is filled up at this point. But now it will be a lot easier for me to just move things around in order to make room for this railway, more or less. So that's this idea at the moment. Oh, come on. Thank you. What do we have here? Oh, jeez. Sure thing. Where is this four-way crossing? It's supposed to be here. Right here, where I'm standing? Yep, right here where I'm standing. Holy cow. And let's use, considering the space constraints, let's use this crossing. So yeah, at least we have, I don't know, something here now. If by something I mean a complete mess, I guess. I'm guessing this is the blood. Wait a minute, do we still need the blood over here? Where is this pipe going? Okay, it's going over there. For the urea, of course. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess we're connecting this bloody pipe. Haha, literally. See what I did there? Yeah, you got it already. Okay. I actually didn't really plan for this, for cleaning up that much over here, but while I'm here, it kind of feels pretty good to clean up this mess. Like every single small piece that I can clean up is just amazing, especially when it's big chains of electric poles like this that just doesn't make sense. When they can just be replaced by one single big electric pole like this, or just a few single electric poles. That feels just so awesome. And that inserter is not needed anymore. And for this we need to have some underground pipes, belts. Why do I keep mixing up belts and pipes like that? There's a big difference between belts and pipes. Belts is pipes and belts is belts and pipes is pipes. All right. Starting to maybe look like something, I don't know. This little thing over here, I think it's high time for you to move over here. High time, haha, see? High pressure furnace. Let's see here. Okay, so this should go into a pipe over here. This little output. Very well, a pipe it is then. Oh, It's the fluid input, I see. Oh geez, how much of this do I have? A lot, it seems. It's kind of hard to do all these things from the map, which is very much why I'm doing it without paying attention to the map. Yes, I know that this is running out of coke because I just emptied it, the darn thing. See? I know perfectly well what I'm doing. Okay, so this is an intersection here. Interesting. And where is this going? What kind of pipe is this even? Do I want to know? I'm not sure. Okay. Who placed power poles in the middle of this thing? Okay, at least they are not needed anymore. That's something. Boron trioxide, bye bye. Okay, now boron trioxide. Hello. Here, I'm pretty sure you made this. Or maybe you didn't. Oh, come on. Why is there even a limit on that chest? Okay, moving right along. Getting rid of some more of these electric poles. Of this thing, of this thing. This is not needed. Biomass, moss, all the things. Okay, something like that. I can imagine that it will be quite a bit of a difference at some point when I zoom out and just see that, oh, what a difference this has been making. That's something I'm very much looking forward to. Yes, this should definitely be moved at some point. Slow wood forestry. Okay. Oh, come on. Regenerative heat exchanger, slaughterhouse, bioreactor. Why do I even have these things? Washer, soil extractor, botanical nursery, I don't know. And to be honest, at this time I don't even care about what all these kind of things are. Just get rid of them, will you? Now, there we go. What's this? I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that I need to replace it. With some underground belts. That's in the way, that's in the way, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there. There we go. And it's possible that I might have lost track of time. No, well, not too bad. 1 hour mark coming up. While I at first intended to keep my videos at 1 hour, Turns out that this mod pack doesn't quite agree with me or something, I don't know. What is this long belt even? Where is this coming from? Oh dear me. Okay, it's for the science packs. I see. Yeah, considering how slowly we are getting these science packs, I kind of need to keep this belt for a bit longer. What's this then? Come on. I'm running out of underground belts. Probably not too surprising. I think this is almost a finished intersection. Oh, come on. How on earth am I going to deal with this then? Pipe is in the way. Sure, fine. There we go. Now that's taken care of. Okay, this is a bit of a mess. Not very surprisingly. Oh, damn it. Okay, thanks. What now? No lamps for drilling fluid. No lamps for drilling fluid. I can see that. I can very much see that. That might be a bit of a problem actually. And it seems like someone has cut off an important power pole here. So here, have another one. Am I not close to some old glass thingy? Yes, I am. I will just take some of these glass. And some more glass, thank you. And then I will walk over here to the little lamp producer and put the glass in there. But it is a bit surprising to me actually, all this. Because I would think that we didn't have that much of a problem for this. But it appears that we actually do. So let me take that one and here, have a bit of glass. Yeah, sorry, but that's just gonna beep for a while. Is it possible that my lamps are going elsewhere? Probably not just possible, I'm pretty sure of it. Ah, of course, they are going to the Sogna bacteria production. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's very much annoying. Okay, I think we'll just have to go down here and turn off this alarm or something at this point. I promise though I will be getting this for this. I will be getting back to this. I just need to figure out what to do about it. I do need some more quartz. That's for sure. And okay, so how about you just maybe this will work. If I reduce the volume a bit and turn off the global playback and just run away from the problem. So we are missing lamps in LTN. That's a big problem. We're also missing bone meals at the moment for the science. Perhaps not too surprising, actually. So let's take a look at some of these problems that we have. First off, the quartz and the sand and stuff. Well, it just so happens that we just got incoming delivery of a lot of quartz. So that will hopefully be helpful to produce some more glass. But the glass is going at the moment to the Sogna bacteria. Which is a problem, I guess. But this sand that we have here, are we not getting any sand from iron? No, it turns out that we are not actually. I think I would like to have some sand from iron as well, because iron is not really a problem at this point. Not at all. At least I don't think so. Might want to double check. Yeah, it's not a problem. Even though we are missing iron ore at this moment, that's not a big problem either, because it's just backing up this production at this point. See all this unslimed iron? That's like, it's building up a big amount of it here. So iron is not a problem. What might be starting to become a problem is actually the stone and the gravel here. I need to request stone somewhere. That should be something that we can do at the moss production, for example. So that's that. Then we have the problem of bone meal. But that's just mainly because we are missing cages, of course. We are missing cages because we are missing titanium, so that's not really anything new. Because also we are missing here urea and manure, and that's because we are missing oak food again. So how is the oak food production then going then, you might wonder, and honestly I'm wondering the same thing. And it turns out that we are missing that thing. We're missing the starch. That's interesting. So how is the starch going? It seems to be going. Oh, but This is of course a little problem, because it takes a bit of time for this to use up the starch. So wait a minute, where am I even providing that starch? Is it here? Ah, there it is. There is the splitter, of course. Okay. 900. Okay, so soon there will be a delivery. I guess for every operation here it will provide. Oh, I'm an idiot, of course. So I have a priority there to the left-hand side. So I guess that this problem might be a bit because we are suddenly producing a fair amount of drilling fluid. That's fun, or something. Okay. At least then I understand kind of what's going on here. So I'm not sure if this is backing up at this moment or not. It might be slightly backing up, but it will take some time before we get another old starch delivery to the old food. But when we do, it will for sure be quite a bit. And the main problem in this area seems to be the guar. Which we know is running out of lamps, but it's also having a bit of problem with sand. Sand actually seems to be the biggest problem here. So I could start using, well, either changing the priorities, which probably would just delay the problem, I'm guessing. Where is the rest of this sand going? Oh, it's to the drilling fluid. I could also start using iron for this sand production over here, which sounds rather tempting actually. And these robots are having some problems, but it should be okay. I don't have too big holes in the charging, I think. Naturally, if they fly from over here to up there, then they will need to be charging, but then they can go over here and continue. So, and besides, we are down to 694 now. That's good. Oh, I should put up some more radars. Okay, so this is where I am. Okay. So let's go and put up some more radars. So somewhere like here seems to be good. For quite a bit of coverage. Or actually even 2 chunks further down. It seems. There we go. Oh, come on. No electricity nearby. Thank you. Yeah, now that one is working, so okay. Yeah. So I was planning on also starting some looking into this fancy titanium process. And thing here is that we have the acetone, we don't have the petroleum gas, I think. Or did I make that? Don't think I did. How was it that I wanted to make petroleum gas? Tin chromium alloy, of course. Tin chromium alloy, aromatics, and hydrogen. That's how I want to make it. So aromatics is not a problem. Hydrogen is not a problem. Tin chromium alloy is no longer a problem as well. Okay. And I'm guessing that having... The question is basically how much to put in a single city block. I'm thinking that I would like to have the production of petroleum gas be elsewhere, but the rest of this can possibly be in a single block or two separate blocks. I don't know. But the important thing is that we should get started on this. So I will be pinning this, and then I will do the usual of producing sort of one of each, because there's just no way that I will be having 16 casting units. I might have 2 casting units, possibly. So, casting units. Oh, I have a casting unit. How nice is that? Advanced Foundry. 1, 2. And screener. 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. And I'm out of simple circuit boards. Naturally. So, Jig concentrator, never heard about that. I hope it doesn't require any annoying things. Oh, dear me. I need stainless steel. I need an assembling machine too. How do I... Don't tell me I need... Okay, advanced small parts. I was afraid you would say advanced circuits. Advanced small parts. How are those made? Advanced small parts. Next slits, iron stick, belts, small parts to aluminum, stainless steel, glass, tin, titanium. Okay, this is actually not too complicated. Stainless steel I need to fix anyway, and nylon. That's gonna be annoying. Nichrome. Benzene I have, ammonia I recognize, chlorine I at least recognize. Yeah, chlorine is not a problem, I think. So, nichrome. chromium, nickel plate, nitrogen. Nitrogen, okay, manure, and a bunch of other recipes. Oh, pressure. Oh, I can use this now. Very nice. Okay, I guess jig concentrator. It just had to be something. It just had to be something to screw it up. I was so focused on the titanium recipe that I didn't know if I could even produce it. Ball mill I recognize, automated screener, secondary crusher, solid separator, evaporator, leaching station. Okay, that's not too complicated. Automated screener, yaw crusher, mixer, and light oil refinery. Light oil refinery. That also needs nichrome. Okay. So I guess that means that I'm going to make advanced small parts and stainless steel. And nichrome. All for this simple jig concentrator. Fine. Noted. That kind of screws up my plan. It kind of does very much. Thank you. Very nice, PyBlock. Well done. Well played. Thanks for messing around with me like that. I guess then that's what I would like to do is to get some more sand extractors going. For that I need niobium. For niobium it just so happens that I know a place. I think that output is over here. I should actually start providing niobium as well to LTN because I don't think I am, as a matter of fact. No train to transport items found in depots. Wow. I guess it's good that they are busy, but might also indicate that we need some more. Filling up with some Nextly tiles because I just love them so much. And Nextly plates. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I do have niobium here already. It's the Nextly plates that I don't have there. Interesting. So there's some niobium plates. Now give me a sand extractor. Or two, I guess. And please give me some more circuits. That screwed up things. I was hoping that this new titanium process would be the solution to all my problems, but it turns out that it just created more problems. Who would have thought? Let's see. Simple circuit boards, please. Why? What? Oh, okay, I clicked the wrong thing. Sand extractor. Thank you. So then go over here to this area, where we will create and set up those sand extractors to get some more sand for some more quartz, for some more things. Lamps are doing horribly. Yeah, that's why we need more glass. So here we have these producers, the plan for them at least. Please make me some sand. 10 sand for 2 iron sticks, which is essentially just 1 iron plate. Sounds like a fair deal to me. One, 2, and 3. Oh, look at that, some useless power poles. Now I'm pretty sure that I will probably need to maybe balance this? No? Yeah. Let's balance it a bit. Something like that. Not perfect, but it works. So this should give me some more sand for the quartz. It should give me more quartz, which should give me more glass, which should give me more lamps, which should give me more drilling fluid, which should give more iron, which should give... Yeah, I mean, this mod pack is so full of loops everywhere. Just loops, loops, loops. Okay. I think that's it for this episode. We accomplished some things, but not at all what we were planning. So for the next episode, I have no clue what to do next. So I will just figure that out. Maybe get started with those advanced small parts and things. We should fix the lamps for sure, because that's a big problem. And then we might try and deal with the tar and the coal gas. And apparently we need lubricant as well. Okay. We'll figure it out. I'm looking forward to when we have enough simple circuit boards, because then this small requester should essentially disappear all these requirements, because then it will be able to produce all those things, which will make it much clearer to see what we are missing in LTN. But as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.